Hello, Malcolm, and hello, everyone else. Welcome to episode 19 of Planetbase. Well, we certainly kicked our plans into high gear last episode. And we built a lot of cabins and other structures. We probably added 30% to the base's total number of structures. I don't know, I'm not counting them, but yeah, pretty crazy. Visitor ship lifting off. Pretty crazy. It really drained our bioplastic. Pretty bad. Let's see where we are with that. Yeah, bioplastics. Crunched. Everything else seems to be producing acceptably. We are really watching spares. And of course we're really watching power because we just added an enormous power drain to the system as well. However, it looks like we've got fully charged cells. So if an emergency happens, it happens. We'll deal with it. We got all these furnished. We got all the beds in them. Oh, they haven't finished building the beds yet. More bioplastic. Let's try trading for some bioplastic, shall we? Let's see if we just can't bring in some bioplastic. Let's look over our colony population here. 31 workers, 32 biologists, 38 engineers, 5 medics, and 19 guards. That's fine for now. One of the things we have to attain is a population of 300. A while ago it said century reached. That was when I got the frozen base colony. I didn't notice that it said century reached until I watched the video. I do miss some things on screen while I'm playing. I don't know if it's because I'm not paying attention or what, but I definitely miss a few things on screen when I'm playing. Much easier to tell when I'm not playing. Okay, so we're gonna have problems with production until we get this endless mass of beds built out, each one of which belongs to a colonist. And we've got 7 times, let's see. Okay, so for private beds, we have one little cabin over here with 5 in it. And then we've got 7 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 7 times 12. Well, wow. 7 times 2 is 14. Sometimes 1 is 7 plus 1 is 8. Seriously, 84 new beds plus the 5. So 89 private beds. Wow, that's just crazy. And we're definitely going to have a problem keeping up with any form of manufacturing without more bioplastics. Starch is there, and the foundries are running. I could put a push on that. Might just do that. Make that a priority task. I don't know. I don't know exactly what the push does to them. I don't know if it really makes them focus on it more or what. So we lost a battery. Everything's cross-connected. We won't lose power support as a result. Well, we're heading into the night, and I don't think there's any wind right now. No, there's no wind, so we're going to see how the power system holds through a quiet night. If it's empty in the morning, then we're going to add generative capacity. We have the steel. We're not going to need bioplastic to add generation. Now, this hopefully will help that backlog of edge get dealt with by delivering it down to this bar way down. My God, this bar that's 65 miles away by the laser here. Wow, that was a big build. That was nuts. Yeah, I really want to trade for some bioplastic. We will probably recover, but we could run into a spares problem or something if we don't get some bioplastic traded for. We'll just fast forward a little. That'll get those beds built faster too. Once they're done, they'll stop dumping bioplastic into them. Crikey. And I'm sure the dormitories now provide sufficient sleeping space for just about anyone or anything. The bots have their own little recreational facility. We've got the bot bar up here. There it is. It's busy. Busy enough. And we have a trader, so that's grand. Maybe we'll get another one too. Let's hope he's got something. Well, he doesn't. He doesn't have anything we want. I guess we can take his money. That's what usually happens when they don't have anything we want. We just try to snag their money because money's pretty useful for a base to have. We're going to sell a mixed bag here. He's got a huge hold. Yeah, we don't need to buy steel. We're selling steel. So, trade done. We'll leave trading open. How's Telescope Manning doing? One. Oh my god. And? Guys. Oh, one's manned right away. Okay, it was a brief pause. So these storage rooms, wow, they haven't even used this storage room yet. Maybe they just don't have call to because it's not convenient. I mean, there's room in the other ones. This one down here got used right away because it was convenient for them. That's what I was really hoping. Look, they've stored just their own products in there, and by golly, they've nearly filled it up. It doesn't hold that much, does it? It's a massive storage, but it doesn't hold a massive amount. We were thinking about pulling this second airlock. Saves a structure. We don't need exterior access to this part of the base at all. Unless the meteor laser is damaged. Other than that, there's nothing out there to need repair. Nothing. Nothing at all. There's nothing on this entire side of the base to need repair. Biology's in maintenance disaster as usual. And spares are really dropping. We can really hope to get a good trader. See how power's holding. Power's holding. And it has been a quiet night for wind, so that's cool. They're just going to keep building those beds. So that's going to take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more bioplastic to get that job done before we get a single spare build. That's a bit freaky. Well, we put a shove on the bioplastics processors there, and they've got that one running as well. So we'll see. I think we'll make it. We might also get the chance to trade for some spares or something. So I think we're going to pull through that okay. I sure hope so. If we run into a terrible spares crisis, because they will have to manufacture them, and there's going to be a delay on that. Bioplastic needs to catch up. It's just, that's the way it is. I don't know if any of these facilities are running or being loaded. No, they're not. They're giving total priority to the build, so that's a bit of an issue, I guess. He needs 3 more ore. Don't glitch me. Don't glitch me, guys. There's only 120 colonists or so here, so get that ore out there. There we go. I wouldn't expect them to glitch at this point. Definitely run into the occasional glitch. Here and there, we've got 125 people. There goes a carrier bot. Right, we're going to switch bot production around in a bit. Okay, so we drained 1/3 off our cells overnight, and we're recharging at a reasonable speed. So, it's okay. Alright. We want the gun. We don't want the ore steel. We want that little tiny pinch of bioplastic. We'll take the semiconductor. And we'll take the money and the bot if we can afford them. We're going to dump some pretty expensive stuff in there. Yeah, sure. Now we'll take the money and the bot, eh? Whoop. Done. So that goes up to 400. We'll sell a little of this. We'll sell a little of that. We'll just sell a few things, you know? That takes us up to full value right there. And there's nothing else we want to buy from this guy. So, in that case, we can take back some of that. And not quite. So, pull one out, put one in. Oh, golly, eh? So, pull one out, put one of these in. Bang! Perfect. And we're getting what we want. It looks like we have to trade for guns. Let's go take another look at the arms foundry. Wherever I stuck it. I don't think anyone will have loaded it with anything. No, it's broken. Arms workshops are broken. That's 1.5 megawatt of power going for nothing. So, Yeah. Okay, let's go review bots and bot production. We've got 40 carriers, 12 constructors, 12 drillers. We're going to switch driller and constructor production back on at this point, so that we'll just double carrier production. So we've got constructors going there. We've got carrier, and we'll switch on driller. We'll leave the arms workshop in case they fix it or something. And looks like we're pulling ahead on bioplastic now. We didn't get to really trade for any. I mean, 3 isn't much, but we got these beds done, and that means we're going to see bioplastics go back into our other industries, hopefully quickly, hopefully very quickly. A little scary there. I mean, nothing's going to get done until we have them. Oh, look, we got a spares facility going. And another one loaded, and another one loaded. We're going to be okay. It looks like we're going to be okay. So we can turn our minds to other purposes. Here's another trader. We'll keep trading. We'll keep trading. It's a trading base. We're going to pile up some coin. We're going to pile up some money. Just make the place richer. We can unload this. Unload this. Give them a little of this. Went over. Take a couple back. Take a couple back. One back, one on. One back. We're 8 short. Oh, it's silly, isn't it? Pull another one out and put a 10 one in. Now we're 3 short. Pull another one out and put a 10 one in. And okay, they get 2 cents over. We're gonna live with that. That's fine. We're good with that trade. Ore production's very good. We have more ore than we need. I could almost shut down a mine. So we're gonna end up piling that stuff up like crazy. And we're not draining it. We're not making enough things out of steel to really count in that respect. I would like to see spares recover here. It's pretty disturbing. And that arms workshop is broken. Oh, that's not it. It's broken. It doesn't work. Oh, we lost a big panel, did we? Well, let's hope they get it fixed before morning, right? That would be the ideal thing, would be to get that fixed before morning. Our power system's just huge. So, and our water system, I think, is very good. Yes, our water system's very good. So we can afford to start furnishing out some of this stuff now that bioplastic's recovering. We've got biodomes, 3 of them. I thought I put a bar in. Yeah, I did. I put a bar in too. So, bars and biodomes to populate with stuff. They're taking their time fixing that solar panel, aren't they? Well, maybe we're short on constructor bots. Oh, here they come. Here they come. They're getting it done. Yeah. So that'll get back into the grid and get producing. Wow, that production. Another trading ship in. Oh, we're just trading and trading. He's a medical trader, is he? Well, we'll just see about taking his money away from him. And we'll see about selling him a ton of veg and stuff like that. Maybe some ore. We'll give him a bit of what he really wants if we have to, but we don't have to, so we're going to skip it and unload that relatively cheaper stuff. We're going to open up to visitors as well. So, yeah. And that's great. Okay, bioplastics is recovering. Everything else is okay. You know, I better go to X1. Okay, they are real visitors. They're sick and hungry and tired, so that's cool. Oof, I was a little slow on that. What's that one is like really unhappy or something. Oh yeah. Oh, he's starving and miserable. Wow. Well, let's catch him on camera if we can. There he is. Well, he looks like one of the meanies with the purple hat. So I don't know. Hope he's not a meanie. I don't think he's a meanie. I don't think he's a meanie. Okay, things the base wants, things the base needs. We need a meteor laser. Be nice to have another. We need those telescopes to be staffed a little more reliably. They're pretty good. Yeah, okay, they're pretty good. We're getting decent results usually when we check the lasers. Another laser would be nice. We'll think of a placement on that. Let's take a look. Where have we got them? We've got one up here protecting this area. It just did too, actually. Got one over there for the spaceport zone. And we've got one over there for engineering. So we could use one protecting these cabins. And we could use one protecting the power farm. Not as necessary to have it protecting the power farm, though. We've got the semiconductors, we've got the steel. Soon we'll have the bioplastics. We can laser up. We just have to decide where. They're just cute. Maybe I'll use one of those base pads and stick the laser out a distance from a cabin. Maybe I'll just tack it to the back of a cabin and see how it looks. Okay, so yeah, just to provide a little double defense around this region here. See, they can demolish a little rubble. Okay, a little backup defense around that region. What does that thing take? 2 bioplastic, 5 steel, 2 semiconductors. Not a disaster. Okay, I'm happy to put that in. And we probably want another one somewhere else. This area is covered. That kind of covers this area. Would almost have been better to have it up this way, but nowhere to slip it in. Nowhere to slip it in. Yeah, I think it is a good idea to have pretty good laser coverage. Actually, I think it's a seriously good idea. So the base will head out that way. That's good. We're adding a laser. That's good. This is just checking on that monster build and seeing how it all worked out. Waiting for bioplastics to come back. Looks like bioplastics are gonna probably come back. They do seem a little low. They do seem a little low. Well, they're trucking out here to get this done quickly. Yeah, and that's going to cost only 2. Looks like we got a trader coming in. It'll move the camera faster if you actually click the notice. Oh, it's visitors. So I couldn't have anyway. Oh, that's my phone. Okay, folks, I'm going to call the review episode right here. And hope you all have a good night. I'll be back with 19.5 real soon.